Ad image testing, secrets to successful ads. Hey, have you been trying to run ads and you put images out there and you don't know if they're going to work or not, and some of them lose money and it drives you crazy because you waste all this money? Well, I'm going to show you in this video how to test your images prior to actually running ads so that you're profitable and you know the image is going to work. And we're starting right now. Hey, I'm JR Fisher, and if you're new to my channel, do me a favor, subscribe. Go down there, there's a subscribe button, that big button down there. Go ahead, click it, and then right next to it there's a bell. You got to click the bell, and you also have to turn on all notifications. That way you'll be the VIP group who knows about these videos before anybody else. We actually send you an email and let you know when one of these videos go up. Now, I've been selling online since 2009, and I've sold millions of dollars worth of both physical and digital products. And on this channel, I teach you how to do it. I teach you how to start, run, and grow your online business. Now, there are certain tools and tips out there that very successful people don't want you to know about, but I share on this channel so that you can get the same results. That's all you got to do, is employ some of these techniques and you can be very successful too. So let's talk about these ad images. Let's get right into it and figure out what you can do to be successful with your ad images. Now, have you already had some experience running ads and testing images and trying things out? Tell me what those experiences were. Put them in the comments below. If they were good, if they were bad, if you learned something, you can actually put it in the comments and you'll help other people out. And I know you want to do that because that's the purpose of this channel. Okay, now the whole purpose in testing these images is so that you don't waste money, because when you run conversion ads, in other words, to sell your product or get people to opt in or whatever it is, it costs a lot of money. We generally will sell in the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK. Now, if you're marketing to those countries, those are the biggest buyers out there. The cost to get somebody to click and go to your product is super expensive. So we figured a way around it, and I want to share it with you. But I first want to walk you through the process of getting your images ready. Number one, you want to get about 10 to 12 different images of your product or whatever you're selling. Now, don't change the text, but you want to have different images, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to do about 10 to 12 ads. Number two is don't use the same graphic artist. Now, I've made this mistake for many years, and the other day somebody told me get 2 different graphic artists and have each one of them do 5, and you'll see a big difference in what the images are, and you can also narrow down which artist is better at doing it. As a matter of fact, that's probably a good rule for every part of your company, is to have redundancies. And what I mean by that is it's better to have somebody working 20 hours a week here and 20 hours a week here than to have one person working 40 hours a week. In doing so, if one person is not available, they get sick, they quit, whatever, they get fired, you still have somebody that can do some of the work. But if you rely all on one particular person and that person goes away, it kind of messes up your process. Number 3, once you've got your images and your ad copy together, what you want to do is create a dark post. Now, what I mean by that is you want to go into your ad account, you want to go into post, and you want to create a post, and you want to select the button that says use for ads only. Now, if you do that, it won't be seen on your regular feed on that particular page you're running it from, but you can use it as a post for an ad. But we want to get all those set up first, at least 10 or 12, but you can certainly do more and start our testing. Number 4 is don't change the text. And what I mean by that is we're going to use a different image on every single one, but you can't change the text on any of these. And the reason you can't is because if you have 2 variables, in other words, the image is different, the text is different, then on the next one the image is different and it's got different text, you don't know if it's the text or the image that actually did well. So we want to make sure all the text is the same, but you have 10 to 12 different images. Okay, now here's the cool part. Remember I said it's really expensive to run ads in the US? Well, what we want to do is we want to figure out which one of these images is going to do the best, or which group of images is going to do the best. So we actually run an engagement campaign prior to a conversion campaign. An engagement campaign is just to get likes and shares and comments. So what we'll do is we'll actually run all 12 of those to India, Pakistan and the Philippines. Now why would I run it to those countries? I run it to those countries because they have a lot of mobile devices and they stay on Facebook a lot and they look at a lot of ads and they like a lot, they click like. They're not going to be buyers for you. And I know you think, well, if I get thousands and thousands of them, somebody will buy. They probably won't. That's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this is to see which of your images are going to be the best ones to run for your conversion ads when you're actually selling your product. Now what you'll find is if you spend $5 a day, and we only recommend $5 a day, that if you spend $5 a day in each of these countries, you're going to start to see certain similarities. You're going to start to see one or two images that's getting thousands of likes and other ones aren't getting any at all. And then you start comparing all of these images in all of these countries and you find some similarities, and you may find out that 3 or 4 of your images are getting all the likes and all the rest of them just aren't. Those are the ones that we're going to end up using. Number 6, once we figure that out, we pick 3 to 4 of these. Now don't be greedy. Don't go, well, there's 8 or 9 that looks pretty good out of 12. Pick 3 to 4 of your top performing ones. Those are the ones we're actually going to use for our conversion ads. If we start with those, we can always go back and use some of the other ones, but we want to have the best results out there in front of a conversion ad when we get ready to start that. Number 7, after you've done that, what you want to do is start with some more images. Just because you found images that work doesn't mean you should stop. So at this point, we're going to get rid of all those images that didn't work. We're going to get 10 to 12 more images, and we're going to start the whole process over again so that we have a backup for the ones that we just started with our conversion ad. Now once we've got these images, we can start our conversion ads and we can start making sales. But number 8 is test headlines, test text, test landing pages, test everything. I guess number 8 should be test everything, because once you have some that are converting and you have a product that's selling, what you want to do is take that headline on that sales page and change it and figure out which one works better, and the one that's working better, use that and get rid of the other one, and then change maybe the text in the ad and figure out which text in an ad works better, and constantly be doing this testing. If you constantly test, you can constantly tweak it. Now it doesn't mean that every time you change something that it's going to get better, because it doesn't. Sometimes it gets worse, but you don't stop testing. If you keep testing, you can always tweak it a little bit more and a little bit more to where you get better and better results and you become more and more profitable. Now, have you tried to sell your products online? Have you run ads? If you have, I want to see your comments below. Now I know some of you actually lost money on running ads, and you know what, I did too. But here's the cool part: you may lose money on some of them, but the winners will more than make up for the losers. So don't stop, keep trying. And if you want more training, I've got a $97 course you can have absolutely free. There's a link in the description below. All you gotta do is click it. You don't have to buy anything. You opt in and watch the videos and get the free training. Also, don't forget, if you haven't already done so and you're not a member of our VIP group, which is the people who subscribe, click that subscribe button down there. When you click that button down there, you will be subscribed to my family and you will be a VIP person. But you also need to click the bell, and when you click the bell, you need to click turn on all notifications. That way my VIP people know about videos long before anybody else. So there you have it. You've got a plan, you've got some free training, and you've got a way to actually run ads and be successful now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like down there, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.